passing touchdowns, fifth, and went up to first. Rob Raymer's fourth in touchdowns, 16th in rushing yards for being a rookie and not getting very much playing time. And you see it right here. First in receiving yards. I mean, eighth in receptions, ninth in touchdowns, but he was having a year. If you go to work at, yearly awards right now, Cam Newton's he's head for MVP. A shaky season, but he's in head, and offensive player of the year is Newton. Kuechly's working on defensive player of the year. He's fairly close, fairly. Rookie of the year, Raymer's there, but Ziegler 1-10. They're Buck Russell, Raymer's up there though. Spellman is defensive rookie of the year as of right now, which is really good to see. Newton is QB of the year. Raymer's in the run. He's ninth. That's all you could really ask for, in my opinion. As Alvin Kamara is the greatest out of our franchise. Julio Jones is best receiver. That hurts because DJ Moore has had one hell of a season. But nonetheless, I think second would be nice. He'll probably drop a lot though, considering he's not going to be playing too much more. He's injured. O lineman, we just really haven't had a Matt Paradis, our center, I guess. But Ngoku's been, I guess, pretty good. We've already talked about Kuechly for some reason way down there. We have really nobody. We have Kendall Fuller. He played some pretty good. Graham Gano. I think in my mind he's like, obviously we haven't kicked that much, but if we did, he's in my mind he's the best kicker out there. All that were paid off for Rob Raymer's 4 touchdown game and carried plenty of owners to a win this week. Yeah, Rob Raymer, you better start. People are picking him up, realizing like, wow, this dude produces. Like, he's just a guy that everybody just kind of slept on, and yeah, he's had a good game. Everybody wants me to sim it. I don't know why they don't want to play their games. That's gonna be a 1-11 Buccaneers. We are a 8-4 Carolina Panthers team. We started off shaky. Other 2-10. We really did start off shaky. Kendall Fuller had 1 fumble, forced fumble, 1 recovery, 1 INT, and 7 tackles. Dak had a game. Rob Raymer didn't win it because, to be honest, Dak had a game. If Dak didn't have that kind of game, and you see it just drops. We're 6th and 9th now. He's 16th and 5th still. Touchdowns went down. He's still first though. Nobody's stopping DJ Moore, and he's arguably probably way ahead. You can check, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's like 100 yards ahead of everybody or more. DJ Moore, please tell me Julio's not the second closest. He is. He's got room. The touchdowns by Julio is really what's killing us, but I just don't see why he's not. Nobody has a 99-yard touchdown like him. He's the only one in the NFL to do it. Rushing, the longest rush is 98 yards by Kareem Hunt. Elliott had a 94. I think we should be up here. Raymer had a 58. That was just this past game, I do believe. I don't think anybody's thrown, obviously, because Cam should be the only one to do it, and he is. Allen, Jackson, Dalton even got close, but no. Cam had a game. Cam freaking Newton. What are we going to look through for the offseason? We can actually go ahead and look at the news. Sometimes they talk about people, two of the top teams in the NFL, the Chiefs and the Bills, will battle it out in Kansas City. Ooh. Anthony Zettel just got benched. Colts are turning their back up. We'll say it in favor of Braden Smith. Braden Smith should have been started anywhere. Whatever. Am I the only one that believes Raiders should stick with Vontaze Burfict? Unimpressed with alternatives. So a lot of people are just getting benched. Lions defense could never get a handle on Raymer, who racked up 106 yards on the ground, helped propel the Panthers to a victory, which is really nice. Expectations are high for a shout-out between the Cowboys and Falcons this week. Cowboys carry the NFL's #1 ranked offense into the game, with the Falcons currently the I don't know what it says. Falcons failed to contain Dak. Oof, yeah. They got probably raked. Doesn't see anybody like not waiting to resign. Thomas inflicted plenty of punishment on the Raiders, scoring the Saints' victory. I mean, the Saints are winning games. Their quarterback is not the greatest. I'll actually show you Ramsey starting on the Saints. He picked this guy, and everybody made fun of him for it. But Buck Russell is he's putting up numbers that nobody really believed he could. I mean, I'm impressed with Buck Russell. I'm not mad at all about it. I mean, he's winning, right? 5-7, 510-2, and yeah, that's where I have to end it because I asked him if he wants to play, but I will just send this game. Probably have to play the Saints, to be fair. Here we go. Some of the next week says they want to do the playoffs really bad. I'll ask them. I want to see the freaking. What's Thomas gonna say? Alright, so I have to wait. G. I mean, now we can actually get the right team. So, like, let's go through the roster and we can really check about who's really been doing stuff for you. We need to release anybody. I mean, we should probably do it in the off season, but let's look at it right now. So, Latuan Daniel has really not played. Obviously, DJ Moore is suffering an injury. He has 93 speed. Never mind, he's actually really quick. I'm really impressed with these two guys right here. Christian and Paris Campbell have really played insanely well. They said he was the fastest guy on the team. We didn't make him the fastest on Madden. Jerry's right. I do really want to get rid of him. He will be gone. In fact, just make sure he doesn't get on the field ever again. We've been trying to get rid of him, arguably. So he'll get released. Tight end wise, I mean, Thomas will take over the starting job. I think he's played pretty well. I really like Thomas as a player, to be honest. So I'm really fine with him taking over the job. I like Will Greer. We're gonna keep him. He hasn't really played, but I mean, like, he's sitting on the bench. He's waiting. He'll be ready. And Sean Kaiser we might just keep him too. I mean, why not? Really, we need a third running back. We need a third. Alex Arma. He's a really good player. I like Alex. I can't really say anything about our defense. I haven't really looked at their stats. We probably should have another corner. How many players do we got? We just don't get one. Yeah, we have enough room for a corner. Let's go out there and sign one. Mike Ford. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. I guess somebody's actually got a trash. I mean, we want somebody that fits our scheme, right? I think we were doing slot, so like people like this. Like I actually kind of want like I kind of want some rookies. You know what I'm saying? But the highest overall is gonna be one of the older people, right? I mean, people like those that are gonna be a rookie are gonna be like fast, obviously, but like I mean, I'm down to get a rookie considering like this guy's a slot. He's a 56, but Brendan Woodyard, we're signing you. You're in our roster now, boy. I'm happy with that one. And then yes, we have a 77 offense, 87 D. I mean, mostly because Rob Raymer, or mostly because I think actually went down because well, it went up. Rob Raymer's went up quite a few. I mean, I was right about that. We obviously need our receiving game. It's kind of sad. I mean, I think we pick Daniel's gonna start getting playing time. He's obviously in the lineup now. So yep, I mean he's a rookie. But we don't have to look at his development. They're just gonna try to tell us it's not good. Raymer's getting there. Raymer's got 170 more downs to play, and good old Isaac has a lot more than that. So we're gonna keep Isaac on the field as much. Ready to back up. Clint Dix. Credo isn't doing anything. That is a bit of a concern, I guess. But I mean, whatever. What can we say? What can we do? I still move K1 short into here next year. Probably pick up a left end. I like what we're doing here. We got Luke and Shaq. So we've got two really good players here. I mean, we've got Ryan Burns, who, I mean, he's a gold player now, I guess. I mean, I haven't really seen any of those. He's a superstar. I like him. He's a god. Ryan Burns has played a really good game. He's a one-year rookie. He's up to an 83. 88 speed. I love Brian Burns. Blake Martinez, we moved him out. He plays really well. So, I mean, our linebacking core is really good, I think. I think that's our top place. I just think, like, right here. We need another corner. I've been looking to draft one. Maybe even a strong safety. But Clayton Dix will probably stay there for now. And then I'll move K1 inside. And we'll probably pick another one in here. And then pick somebody right here. Other than that, I don't think we're going to have to resign anybody from defense, but if we do, I mean, we'll see. The Gaku. Gaku. Is this Vice? I feel like his name is Vice. Vernon. Who's Vice Bowler? I don't know. This guy's not bad, but I just don't see. He's, again, one of those guys that, like, why is he not on the inside? He's 330 freaking pounds. This dude's an inside player. He's not an outsider. Nagoku, he's what I want. Yeah, he's what you would want on the outside. 240 pounds. He's pretty finesse. He's pretty agile on the outside. He could argue playing up here if we needed him to. So I mean, he's movable. K1 short. I feel like you gotta move him in, dude. He's not gonna. These guys always play off. You're gonna play on the ball, and he shouldn't be rushing from the outside. That's just he needs to move in here. So yeah. I mean, Vice Beller should arguably too. So we might even need him because this dude has gotta be like a. I don't know. I want to see though. This might be a permanent switch for him. 92 defensive tackle is exactly what we need. Move him in, and let's see, what is he? He's in 71. So yeah, moving him inside is arguably a better choice. I mean, Haynes is probably huge too. No, Haynes is not huge at all. He got a fat face though. He's pretty quick. So yeah, Haynes. Haynes will be probably. He could play. He's not the best overall, but I mean, he's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, I like Rob Raymer. He's a low overall. A lot of people probably don't like him on the team, but we got to see what he's done. I couldn't get Christian McCaffrey to ever do that. They do have his face, but look at it. It's like it's not look a little weird. It's like it's pasted on there. It's great. But yeah, they did actually put him in the game. Cam was already in the game. Cam's face. Anyway, look at this. Cam Newton looks like Cam Newton. Arguably, is Greg Olsen in the game? Hell no, Greg Olsen's not in the game. What? If Greg Olsen looks like that, nope. Kendall Fuller probably not in the game. Yeah, it's close though. It's very close. Don Terry Poe, I feel like he should be in the game. I mean, I'll give it to him. I think Luke Kuechly's in the game, is he not? I feel like it's a face you could pick, but it's insanely close. I'm pretty sure Blake Martinez is the same freaking face. Yeah, just a little bit darker, a little wider, yeah. Clinton Diggs, is he in the game? Yeah, I think that's his. Yeah, that's him. I mean, is Graham Gano in the game? No, he close, but no. The only person I really like actually put in the game physically is like Newton and like McCaffrey. CJ Process. No, I mean, I also like him. Oh, they do have CJ Process in the game. Okay. CJ Process does have himself in the game. Rob Raymer. Oh yeah, nothing like him. Nothing like him. At all. You look at that dude. And then you look at this dude and you're just like, what? Yeah, that's not Rob Raymer. They have that face in the game though? Because we could, you know. Actually, can't we, no, wrong thing. There we go. That one I've paint was really annoying me. So there you go. This guy's been really just been destroying UTEP. I don't even know. See, we're kind of stuck. I mean, 2 or 36 pounds is really nice. He's only 5'10", but like the dude's freaking strong. I mean, I'm kind of at a stuck point because we got to face Jake and Rob Raymer's insanely close to another overall up, which is really nice. Do we have like anything we can do, like upgrade and stuff? I mean, not really. We got a weekly award, so I even look at these. Oh yeah, Kendall Fuller. Have we got a lot or week 1 with CJ Moore? Just look at those stats: 215 reception yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, see if we got anything else. Actually, I'll get for our entire thing. Mike Evans. Oh my goodness, he destroyed week 3. I think he faced Ramsey. Uh, Projected 266 yards and 2 touchdowns. That would have been over DJ Moore. Holy crap. Matt Ryan had a phenomenal 5 touchdown, 361-yard game week 6. Cam Newton killed week 7. Brian Burns did too. He had 8 tackles, 3 sacks. Cam Newton had 457 yards, 5 touchdowns, 63 rushing yards at 1 rushing touchdown, but he had a fumble. But I mean, he was still a phenomenal game. So, I mean, Matt Ryan last week had the game. He had 3 passing touchdowns, 3 sacks. Yeah, sacked 3 times, 3 passes, 330 passing yards. It's decent, I guess. And get a 4 out last week. Andrew Luck had a decent game. I'm so surprised he sent Jacoby Brissett to the Steelers. They did change Baker Mayfield. Well, he looked like a little bit in this game, it feels like. He had 354 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns. Alright, Jackson's an ugly man, dude. My goodness, but never fastest you ever play, and he has like really good plays. So we'll see if that just come into play. Injury reports. Obviously, we have DJ Moore out, which is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and look at the Saints. They have Latavius Murray out. I should have given him from me. Wouldn't give me a broken collarbone. And 10, the Buccaneers have Jordan Howard, complete ACL. This dude got him over because we were both bidding for him. He outbid me by like a couple points as I forgot to look. I was like, oh, damn. And I'm fine with that. I mean, it's kind of sad that he hit it, but I mean, we looked out. It didn't happen to like us trying to like invest into somebody, and the Falcons having nobody injured. But I guess we look at everybody. Kendrick Bourne, partially ACL tear, so he's been out for a while. He's about to come back off of a big injury. Quinnen Williams dislocated his hip. It's a big one. He was a rookie. Aaron Jones dislocated his elbow. Out for 3 weeks. That's big because he's a starting running back. Obviously, DJ Moore. Sonny Michel's out for 5 weeks, so Patriots lost a big one. Marcy Hurst, knee cartilage. Josh Reynolds had a foot fracture and a shoulder tear, so complete PCL tear. Bryce Love's out forever, dude. My goodness, Miles Jack, abdominal tear, and a torn rotator cuff. So who is the running back for the Redskins? My goodness. Colts Nico Autry dislocated his ankle on basically Hawk now. Des Bryant, complete PCL tear as well. 40 weeks. Yeah, he best be on IR. The dude's dead. Dislocated elbow. Dalvin Cook next week, making his return 8th overall. Gus Edwards dislocated his elbow, but they've got Terry Cohen, I'm assuming. They've got a couple injuries. Broncos got Garrett Bowles, ruptured disc, 6 weeks. Lindsey, dislocated hip, 7 weeks. Oh, I was at QB. Hey, Chris Thompson, very good player. Redskin, obviously to the Broncos. I feel like he would fit in the Broncos, though. 3 weeks for a dislocated ankle, and then Cardinals, Jordan Hicks, no, that GCS, Muhammad Wilkerson, and Andy Isabella. They're both about to come back. Quad tear and a foot fracture, but Jordan Hicks' foot fracture a little bit longer. Oh, that's a big one. Melvin Gordon been out. They're actually about to get him back, though, which is nice. Sammy Watkins being out for an ACL tear must have killed him. He's a pretty decent player as well. Cameron Irving's been out. Oh, Colts they picked up Duke Johnson Jr. and he's out for a hamstring. This guy, obviously, I mean, the Colts have a Godline, so I'm assuming he didn't really start. So yeah, there's not very many injuries for a lot of teams. A lot of teams are chilling, but we'll see. I mean, Thomas is online. It seems like Bryson Ramsey. So now I'm not talking to face the Vikings. Alright, Jake's gonna get on, so we'll go ahead and get to play him. And yeah, stop.